Jill, hello. Yeah, I almost wasn't. Got a lot of stuff going on at work. Yesterday I was way too busy. So I was gonna make a schedule, but it just seems like one of those weeks when I really can't pinpoint what's gonna happen. What up, Daniel? Hi! Annabelsa? Annabelsa? Am I saying that correctly? Started Thunderhead yesterday! Oh my gosh, I'm excited for you. Yeah, Thunderhead is insane. I think... Let me see. Thunderhead is insane. And the toll is... Oh my, it's so good. The whole series is so good. I almost finished with the arc read. Oh, chat is jumping. And then back... Blood at the Root, nice! I have not made as much progress as I was supposed to finish this 2 nights ago. Didn't happen, so I'm kind of hoping tonight I can make some damage, and then hopefully finish it tomorrow, but we'll see. It's a good read, I've just been like really busy or really exhausted, so. What up, what up? But I'm ready to start reading. So, I will give you guys 1 minute to grab your books and drinks and cats and all that jazz. Xena is a hyper little minion running around. For whatever reason, in the last like couple of nights, she's been obsessed with trying to sit on my iPad. She's never done that before. Never. But now she tries to climb on my chair, go over to the iPad, and sit on the iPad. So, trying to push her off a little bit more often. Anyways, I'm ready to start the timer. So you guys get your stuff ready. You guys got 1 minute to get yourself settled. I feel like I can get a little bit closer. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit closer. Did I put the music? Yeah, that's fine. Lots of keyboard when I'm typing. See, Xena's just like, she's normally a lap cat, or she'll sit up here, she'll sit here. She's always used this as kind of like a stepping stool. She's never used it as like a perch. And I don't know what it was. A couple of days ago, she was like, I want to sit here, and literally tries to like shove her butt on the screen. It's crazy. What up, miss? Hello. Hi, Caitlin. All right. What? I'm talking to them, not you. You can come up here. 30 minutes on the clock. Happy reading, everybody. Alright, how did that go for everyone? I can tell you for me it went horribly. The guy that I've been trying to get a hold of all day long for work questions that would not respond to my texts or my WhatsApp or my emails or anything, suddenly now decides to look at everything. And it's like... Normally, I go out of town next week. Normally the job that I'm going out of town for, I'm like really excited for, but I am just dreading this job now. Hang on, I have to send one more message. Excuse me. Ah! Sorry, guys. Talk amongst yourselves for like one more minute. Okay, I'm back. I have a boss who's very ambitious, so ambitious that he has given us like double the normal tasks for this event. And I'm like, just so you know, we can't be in all places at once. And he's like, oh, okay, no, we'll do our best. By the way, add all of this too. Now he's like, hey, we want to move this to Saturday. And I'm like, all right, we discussed this. If we do it on Saturday, we can't now. Well, what can we do to make it happen? I'm like, that's why we brought this up like 5 times 3 weeks ago, because it can't happen. But I'm not gonna be mad. But I'm like, this guy is he's such a young, ambitious guy, which is fantastic in the wrong department. I need a realistic dude in my department. I'm gonna digress. Alright, so how'd that go for everyone? Because I probably made, like, little progress. A little bit of progress. Oh, gosh. Now he changes his mind. I'm just, you know, dude, you don't know anything. Anyways. Okay. Finished the Halfling Saga, and the ending was amazing, right? The ending, okay, that series has the most satisfying ending. For real. I just, like... I just remember being so just... It was perfect. It was the perfect ending. I'm not giving any spoilers, but I'm like... It wasn't like... Okay, so I did read at some point last year... so many moving parts. Hang on. We'll stick to what worked. Dude, okay. Sorry, guys. We'll just need to a priority list. Just give me condensed to a priority list. Can't cover all items. I'm gonna try and be positive towards you, but I'm not. Anyways, what series did I read last year? I think it might have been like Throne of Glass, and everyone was like, oh, the ending is fantastic, and it's horrible, and you're gonna get so destroyed. And I was so disappointed, because it was so overly hyped. And then I read the Halfling Saga, and I'm like, this is what I thought was gonna happen in Throne of Glass. It was amazing. Can't minimize you on TikTok? Is that an iPhone feature, or is that like done? Because I think, for me, that was an iPhone feature. You might have to check and see if it was like toggled on or off on your settings, like if you did a new download or something. Cassie, never apologize. No apologies allowed, because you have no expectations here. So no sorries. Try restarting the app. Have an iPhone and can minimize it still. Yeah, I remember at one point I had to toggle it. I think I had gotten a new phone and I had to like toggle it on. It normally doesn't turn itself off, but it might be something that you have to look into. Ugh, sorry YouTube, I apologize. 72 of 317 in The Bog Wife. I'm not getting with it. But it's for a local book club, so I'll finish it. That's like a 2-star read, like, it's for book club, I have to do it. Page 100 of 455 of As Good as Dead. Nice. Inspired, but you guys have inspired me, man. Like, oh my gosh. I bought books before, but it wasn't until I found Book Talk that I was like motivated to keep reading. Need to finish Mistborn 3 before the library forced me to return it. Do it. 54% of Brissinger, nice. Page 54 of 320 of Deadstream by Mara Masco Moore. 84% of 0 stars. Do not recommend. I do not recommend at this point. Is it worth 0 stars? Because I can't tell if you're telling me a book rating or a book title. Siege and Storm 129. I love that book. Last chapter of The Spell Shop. Move on to Better Than the Movies. Nice. Book 2 of Spell Shop is something enchanted, right? I think. I'm glad we motivate you to read. I'm glad. It's a good zen space, and we're all just talking about our books. Finished Onyx Storm and started the Night Circus. Did you just finish it, like, Lex, did you just finish the Onyx Storm? Or you've been done? Because if you just finished, I'm curious if you finished it in physical format or in audio format. No spoilers. Oh my god. You know what? No. Just no. No. Sorry, guys. I finished the physical book. Okay, cool. Because I think the physical book has the biggest reaction for Onyx Storm, and I apologize, guys. It's my boss. It's not my boss with my company. So I'm working on a project next week, and the guy that is in charge of the project from a different company, I'm answering to him, and he's just overly ambitious, and he just told me that he added more stuff to my list, and I'm like, you're gonna have to pick and choose. You're gonna have to pick and choose, because we're not gonna get everything. And then you're gonna ask me why we didn't get everything. I'm more concerned for my crew that I'm in charge of, because I'm already overly stressed, and I can't even imagine, like, they're the ones taking all the pictures. This is gonna be big. Okay. Hard time finishing Iron Flame. Seems like it's dragging. So Iron Flame is necessary. A lot of people that don't like Iron Flame aren't used to epic fantasy or more descriptive fantasy. Fourth Wing was quick, urgent things. We were just going on the ride with the characters. Iron Flame has information that you absolutely need that sets up. So like the first half of Iron Flame is going to go a little slower. I have no problem with it because I 100% understand descriptive fantasy. You need that information. You can't just go through the school, lie in bed, and make lightning happen all over the place. Things actually have to be informative. So Iron Flame, to me, was the funniest book. Thank you, Riddick. But I also think, you know, get through the first half. You need that information. The second half gets a lot more action. And then, my opinion, go straight into Onyx Storm because there's so much information that the author is not going to give you again. She's going to expect for you to remember everything and then just go. Alright, thanks for popping in, Annabelle. League of Legends. Good night. Onyx Storm is good, but like I said, like if you've read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame this year, you should be okay. If you haven't read it this year, I highly recommend rereading it because again, it's fantastic, but she's not gonna go over things that happened in the past, and there's a lot of details that come into play in book 3. So just reread it if you haven't read it this year is my piece of advice. Yeah, I am impatient for the next book too. All right, guys. 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting. This guy. How did that go for you guys? I'm trying to get back into a good mood. I'm just trying to forget the world. It's like there will be meetings and phone calls tomorrow. I don't need to focus on any of that today, but I'm just so livid. But that's okay. It's okay. That's okay. This is Lo-Fi Girl. If you go to YouTube, if you go to Spotify, wherever, it's Lo-Fi Girl. This one is Lo-Fi Study 2025. Ooh, who's on the toll? Nicole's on the toll. Yeah. I love how the toll is written. That one is my favorite in the entire series. Page 162 and Someone Knows. Emily is currently reading Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. 12% red for Amy. General Region manga chapters. Oh, nice. Page 278, 65% of The Last Letter. I'm not making much progress. I wanted to make more progress. I think it's hilarious that when I am ready to work and I am on the clock, nobody talks to me. But the moment I step into the shower, go to the grocery store, sit down to read a book, that's when the whole world wants my attention. And by the whole world, I mean work. Made it to page 97. I have no idea what the point of this book is. Aww. It is the Enchanted... No. Which one are you reading again? Of the Bog Wife. Gotcha. Getting my son tucked in so I can read the next print. Nice. 4:57. Christina's so close. Currently reading Water Moon. Is that the one that Katie is reading also? Or Katie read it? I think Katie's reading that too, no? I could have sworn I saw her reading that last night. 71% of Lover Awakened. Third of the Black Dagger Brotherhood. I have not read a J.R. Ward book. No reason, I just haven't. Katie finished that book last night. I mean, the book looks gorgeous. I'm just like, I'm not gonna buy a book because it's gorgeous, but it's gorgeous. 25% to City of Glass. Ugh. If it wasn't for R.F. Kuang, I would be reading that right now. I'm still not sure I'm gonna make my reading goal. Let me see. I have to read. Okay, so I know I'm already behind because I was supposed to finish this book yesterday and start reading The Night Ends with Fire today, and that's not gonna happen. And then start yeah, I need to jump on it because I'm not gonna finish the Poppy War series. Oh no, I can. I just can't read Bride. I'll have to ask Allie Hazelwood for her autograph on a book that I haven't read yet. So I saw that there might be progress towards the Scythe TV series. Yeah, Neil Shusterman is actively working with that, so it is in progress. It's not like some TV shows that are like bought and that's it. It is actively going, but I think they're still in the script writing process. They don't have a line producer yet. They don't have a what's the other word for it? I know them as a line producer, showrunner. They don't have a showrunner or line producer yet, but I think Neil Shusterman has made more progress than most TV shows in the production process. So I think it will happen. We just don't know what it's gonna look like yet. I think they're still working on the script. I'm on page 86 now. Which one are you reading? Ray, which book are you reading? I don't know if I got it. You're Deadstream by Ma Ramesco Moore. Kind of creepy. Cool. Not gonna be on my list. Not gonna. No. Can't read that. What's another one? Like, I know Paolini said that Disney bought the rights. I think they bought the rights to Aragon, but like a script hasn't even been written yet. So what was recently canceled? Might have been like, what was it, Akatar? Like, I know there was like something big that was canceled, but I'm like, there was no progress being made in that TV show to begin with. You are reading Deadstream. The book is kind of creepy. I can't do it. I can't do creepy. That, especially since I read mainly at night. I was working all day in the library today, and it was pretty nice until one of the librarians came up to me. I was in one of the study rooms, and I was like, I could probably like read while I'm working, like, you know, pull out my book. I don't have a lot of distractions. And then she's like, oh, hey, this is like a 2-hour maximum and somebody wants to use the room. And I had been there for like 7 hours. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, nobody gave me that rule. They just gave me the key. But probably could have been reading a lot more during the day. And I did not. I need to be reading this during the day because if it wasn't for that, I probably would have been here by now. How the heck am I gonna... I have like 300 and... How many pages do I have left? I'm even scared to see this. I have about 300 pages left. Which is... On a regular speed, 2 days. I could finish this in 2 days if I'm dedicated. Sequel. Yeah, Emily, it's gonna keep going. The director, the creator of K-pop Demon Hunter said that he wrote the movie in plans of making 9 more movies. Now, if it is gonna happen, it's their biggest seller, so we're for sure getting something. Mind you, Wheel of Time got canceled, and Shadow and Bone got canceled. I think K-pop Demon Hunters has longevity for sure for several more films or TV shows or whatever they plan on doing. It's all up to Netflix whether they want to renew their contracts, which they will, but I mean, a movie takes years, so it's gonna take like 2 to 3 years minimum, because they haven't even started filming or anything. So I think he's got the script ready. From what it sounds like, he's got like a whole storyline, because there was too many plot holes. There was too many plot holes for a complete film, but the film was so well done, there's no way those plot holes were left there on purpose. So we all know there's more to come. We just don't know when it's coming. Avid readers, the amount of trauma clients that are avid readers is astronomical. For some, it's their escape. For me, it's my education. Honestly. Like, I was even thinking last night about what documentary I wanted to watch next. Like, I consume books. What did I just finish reading? I just finished reading The Cat Who Saves Library. The Cat That Saved Books. And that book dives into the different types of book lovers and book consumers. And the two biggest things that pop out is books have souls and books build compassion and empathy. It is such a cute, short fantasy read, but it is so powerful. I highly recommend it. If you get it, how much time do I got? Good. If you get it from the UK, if you get this book from the UK, I recommend Blackwell's for cheaper shipping, but Waterstones is faster shipping. This is what the book looks like, right? It's got sprayed edges, not bad. But you also have cats. Cats and yarn. And book 2 is the cat who saved the library. And that one has cats and books. I haven't read that one yet. But this one, it's like, how many pages are you? It's super short, big font. Less than... Oh yeah, that's the translator's note. 217 pages. Very quick, very cute, very powerful, very impactful. But reading this book, I realized it's like, I really enjoy consuming to educate. Even if it's a fantasy book, even if it's a fantasy series, like sure, you might feel like you're escaping reality, but there's so much to learn in those books that train us for our reality. I love it. I absolutely love it. It stinks because I listened to that book on audiobook and I want to listen to the next one in audiobook because I like the narrator, but they haven't filmed it or they haven't recorded it. Like if you go on Libby, there is no audiobook for The Cat That Saved Library. So I'll have to actually like read that, which it's a quick read. I just want to like put the book out there already. It's Cats and Books, but it's really, really, really cute. What up, Angie? Hello. Hello, YouTube. And for those on YouTube who are like, who are you talking to? I'm on live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So on TikTok, if you're like, who's Angie? Angie's on YouTube. I did already, by the way, I did post my new YouTube video. And if I'm good about it, I'm hoping to make it a series at least like once a month. But I posted a video that tells you how many books I have on my physical TBR. No judgment. And I also, I pick 10 books out of the physical TBR and discuss why I got them and whether I'm keeping them. So I'm hoping to make that a series. And if anything, that'll help me like figure out what books I probably should let go of and which ones I should keep. So that's already Oot in a Boot, if you guys want to watch it. Oot in a Boot sounds fun. What time is it? For right now, we'll say 2 more sprints. The last sprint, I might just make it longer. We'll be ending a little earlier than 10, but my boss kind of ruined so much, so yeah. All right, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting, everybody. How did that go for everyone? Oh yeah, the next sprint is definitely the last because I am getting sleepy. So sleepy. We'll do 40 minutes on the next one. Just had root canal. Oh my gosh! Root canal and K-pop demon hunters. No singing. No singing allowed. Very light humming. 187 out of 275. Oh yeah, less than 100 pages. You'll finish that tonight for sure. 279 for Petra. I made it to page 231. Let's see. I'm not even 45% of the way in. How? Oh no, that's valid. That's valid. Still haven't chosen a book. Gemjar! Gemjar, did you lose your profile picture? Because I'm not seeing it. 70% for Cassie. 216 out of 308 for Courtney. Let's see. Stop yawning. Already got to page 136. What up, Billy? I can see it. Oh, it's probably just a quirk on my end. Sometimes TikTok gets all glitchy, so I'll probably see it afterwards. Cannot get locked in. I didn't read anything. I don't know if I'm too tired. It's a sleepy night. Good night, miss. It is a sleepy night. Allie's on page 43. Did you just start something? What are you reading, Allie? What up? Hang on. Is it just cyanide? Is that how it's pronounced? 60% in. What book are you reading? Referred by Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. I'm reading The Bewitching. It's so good. Started The Witch's Guide to... Ooh, it's all witchy tonight. Started The Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, and I'm up to chapter 8. I got witches in my book, too. Billy finished a series. Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I need to listen to Bride. I wanted to read Bride before I met her. I don't even know if she's signing anything. She's moderating a author event. But that's like the only Ali Hazelwood book I would be interested in for right now. Recently read The Color Purple and The Yellow. Now I'm like, I want light, but don't know what. Valid. Ooh, I would say The Cat. I just finished reading The Cat Who Saved Books. So good. I listened to it on audiobook, so I highly recommend if you have a way to get to it. That's a good one. Try not to sing along. It's so hard. Dude, I can't not sing along to K-pop Demon Hunters. That song comes on, and it is stuck in my head all day long. No regrets. Kelly made it to page 119. Others call me Psy or Cyanide. That's gonna be fun. It's October. Oh yeah, it is October. I'm not a seasonal reader, so I guess it just worked out that way. Starting Akatar for the first time. Very long series. Bride is so fun. I gave it 5 stars. I know Mate is coming out October, I think. I could have that wrong. Still not watched it. Gem Jar, get out. Go watch it. Now. Gem Jar, that's why I can't see your profile picture. You're not worthy. You need to go see it. The book I'm currently reading, instead of witches, lit has... Oh, instead of witches, it has sorceresses? Yeah, mine... Witches isn't the right word. But there is magic, there's sorcery, there's powers... I don't know, it's root ancestral magic, but I wouldn't call it witches. They don't call themselves witches, so I don't think they do. I don't know what they would call themselves. I'd have to look back. They just have magical powers. It's almost 3 a.m. and I'm here, honestly. I'm here, Crystal. Well, you're not here with K-pop Demon Hunters. I can't talk about Rumi or cry about Genu or seeing what it sounds like. Like you just don't understand. You don't get it. That is your homework, Gem Jar. You have to watch K-pop Demon Hunters before Sunday. One way, shape, or form. I will message you the second I finish it. Yes. That was one of my best friends. She texted me. She's like, I finally saw it and it's amazing. And I'm like, yay. Come to the dark side. It's genuinely so good. Favorite character? Genu is such a goof. He is such a goof. From the girls, probably Mira. But Genu is such a goof. Yeah. He is just a really cute dork. I love it. What up, Saturn? Hello. Welcome in. K-pop Demon Hunter talk is never a bad thing. My friend had a birthday party on Saturday, and it was like K-pop themed. And of course, once they kick up karaoke, me and my friends like immediately throw on K-pop Demon Hunters and start poorly singing along to everything. I start thinking that I could rap, and Zoe proves me wrong. Got the audio for Air of Fire. Gonna start that soon. Oh, nice. Never did the audiobooks for that series. I love... Baby is a good one. Baby is definitely a good one. Yeah, Baby's a good one. Thoughts on the tiger? I love the tiger. I can't talk on the lore, the Korean lore of the tiger and the bird, because I know I'll get it wrong, but I love watching videos about that and learning about that, and how they represent, the tiger represents the rich, like it's meant to look derpy. Like if you look at actual drawings from Korea on the tiger and the bird, what they represent, like it's meant to look like that. So I think it was a fantastic addition, but I'm like, why were they at the end? What is their significance in all of this? I'm always talking at 21. People are like, who? I'm so old. Old about, wait, hang on. 21? If it's a K-pop thing, I'm learning. Derpy Tiger. Dude. When I first saw it, I was watching it with my sister and my sister-in-law. And there was... When I watched it a second time, I realized I would have reacted entirely differently to a lot of the scenes, and I would have been more cracked up with the tiger. But I think I was more like self-conscious of what are my sisters thinking, because they are not into this stuff. Like, do they think it's weird? But I absolutely love the tiger. Love it so much. 21 is a K-pop band. Okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I can't talk to anybody. Like, majority of my friends who had a K-pop birthday party, they're still in their 20s. But I'm learning my K-pop groups. My friends are aware that I cannot be overwhelmed right now. They really want me to get into ATs, but I told them not until after this weekend, because I do not want FOMO of not being able to go to their concert, because I have to go work somewhere else. So afterwards I'll get more into ATs, but I'm enjoying Universe and Kickflip, their debuts. Gen 2 girl pop band, amazing, especially the leader. Okay, girls I can do. Girls are in bed, fell asleep to K-pop Demon Hunters, yes. I mean, I hope they enjoyed it first and then fell asleep afterwards, because it went into their dreams and they had K-pop dreams. I will get into ATs, but I cannot, they're gonna be in my town when I cannot go. So I don't want to fall in love with them and then feel horrible for missing their concert. So I can't. K-pop is Korean, and that is it. It's really awesome music, and K-pop has some English in it, but it's really good music. K-pop Demon Hunters is a movie on Netflix, and both fictional bands in the movie have beaten records of actual groups in real life. Who are you enjoying, Stray Kids? For the last, 2.5 years, I think. What up, Nikki? Aw, well, we're gonna do one last sprint. I'm not a big music listener though. Oh, that's fine. Everyone enjoys different kinds of music. That's totally fine. I fell asleep to Dateline. I just fall asleep to like The Fan. A bias yet? I don't know enough about them. I'm not letting myself know enough about them yet. My friends are telling me who I will like, which I keep forgetting the name, but I love Han and Lino and Sungmin. Like, give me the goofballs. So is it Woo Young? Is that the name that they said? I might have that entirely wrong. I might have gotten that off of the back of a cereal box. My kids are also obsessed. My son watches it most of the day. I got obsessed with Shine Lucifer Ring, adding songs. Nice. Yeah, they were saying Woo Young would be my bias. I was like, well, I'll find out. Ah, thank you. I did absolutely nothing. I am trying to take care of it more and let it do its own thing, and it has been responsive. I finished book in 2 months. Dude, the last 2 months have been a tough reading sprint. It has. It definitely has. You know what? Hang on a second. I did say we'd do a 40. Yeah, I'd say we do a 40. Because I cannot do more than 2 sprints, but I'm going to try and push it to 10 o'clock. Because that works. The amount of DNFs this month because my brain can't decide. July was the best month for me ever. I've never read that many books in 1 month in my life. But it definitely made up for May and June. That were the worst months. So, hoping I choose a book for this sprint. Ugh. I wish you had Libby. I don't know if you guys have Libby in the UK, but I'd say, like, scroll and see what you can download. I did that today for a bit. I landed on Yellowface. I'm currently listening to Yellowface on audiobook. K-pop Demon Hunters is my favorite movie of all time! Mine too. Alright, guys. 40 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting. I'm sorry, I missed that. Sprinting. I feel like I finally hit 50%. Please, 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 please. 52%. Nice. Not as much as I wish I would have read, but at least it's something. Alright. Get that out. How did that final reading sprint go for everybody? Did I finish this already? I did. That is done. I have not made a sprint schedule for this week. Is this going? Yeah, there we go. I have not made a schedule for this week because work has just... Tomorrow I have meetings, and I'm hoping the rest of the week I can go live and do reading sprints. I'm hoping that's the case, but it looks like it might just be spontaneous this week just because of stuff that's popping up. So we'll see. Not great, but I read a little bit. Same. Got to page 320 for Petra, 252 for Courtney, 76% for Cassie, 50% for Amy, 132 in The Bog Wife. I believe in you. I believe in you, Kelly. I got to 178 for Ray. Okay. Everyone get your stretches in. Everyone drink your water. Cool. So I'm going to say goodnight to YouTube first. Check out my latest video. And I will try and post at least once a month on YouTube. It all comes down to editing. And we're about to enter another busy season. Starting in September. So I can't wait. But YouTube, I will say goodnight to you guys. Thanks for popping in. It was a spontaneous night. Tomorrow night, hopefully, I'll be back again. It'll be spontaneous yet again. So, YouTube, I will say goodnight to you first. Thank you for popping in, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Mwah, good night.